Happy to be here. My name is Baruch Halpert from Electriq Global. What we do, we store hydrogen in powder. I think all of you have heard about hydrogen, and I believe this is the first time you see hydrogen in powder. So what do? We solve some of the biggest problems of hydrogen. Before we start, a couple of things about the company. We've been around since 2018. We've raised over 27 million USD in seed funding. We aim to store, as you see, hydrogen in powder, and we aim to displace diesel-based generator, so auxiliary power. Our target is to get to 80 dollar cents by 2030, which is a comparable price to what you pay to diesel when it comes to auxiliary power. We are targeting a $20 billion market with 90 billion of diesel per annum. We have one of the highest energy density, 3.6 kilowatt hour per liter. We were technology pioneers by World Economic Forum this year, and we are finalists of the Temasek Award for Sustainability. And we are founding partners in H2A, which is 1 million tons of hydrogen into Amsterdam. We are also founding partners in the Hydrogen Council. So the challenges and what we actually solve. So I don't know how many of you have been following the hydrogen industry, but the main challenges are safety, energy density, and long-term storage. We solve all three. Safety, well, you see, I'm holding the hydrogen in my hand. You can put it in your bag, you can store it under your sink, and this can be, you can store it as long as you want, and you use it whenever you need. Energy density, when you talk about compressed hydrogen, you're looking at an energy density of 0.7 to 1.3. We are far better. We enjoy almost the best of breed. We release the hydrogen at 50 degrees, so it doesn't take energy when you release it at the point of consumption. And one of the great things that you actually double the amount of hydrogen that I hold here in my hand by mixing it with water. So how does it work? Let me show you a short clip. No. I think it should play. Yeah. So what you see here is one of our first demo system, a 3 kilowatt system. We insert the powder, you see here on the top right. We mix it with water. Then we have a catalytic process that we developed using non-precious metals, which releases the hydrogen from the solution. We can generate it into a fuel cell. We are fuel cell compliant, which generates the electricity. So the technology is based on two pillars. As you can see, the presentation is a real aid. First of all is the way we create the powder. We have taken an existing process called the Brown-Schlesinger and improved it in two main vectors. One of them is the reduction of the consumption of chemicals by 90%, and the other one is energy. And these two makes it a 80 kilowatt hour process, which is comparable already to some of the other ways you store hydrogen. The second thing is the release unit that we built. What you see here is an actual release unit. It's an 8 kilowatt. And this is based on low temperature, as I said before, mixing with water. It's a catalytic process. And we have covered the IP end-to-end, from the way we create the powder to the way we release it. Our first site that we're going to manufacture the powder is going to be in the port of Amsterdam, together with the Zenith Energy terminals. And it's going to be a 600 metric tons. We plan to have it up and running by 2027. And our units, the first unit that we're going to have to market is a 25 kilowatt unit. And we plan to have it out in the market certified by 2026. Usage market is, as I said, auxiliary power. Construction industry is a great market for us. We've chosen the Dutch market because regulation there basically limits the usage of fossil fuels already, and you have very strict targets to move from fossil fuels to clean energy. We plan to have, within 10 years, multiple centers around the world manufacturing the powder. The business model is to license the technology to third parties to manufacture it in their respective markets. This we've seen before. We are going to have two of you that are in the Netherlands. We plan to have, as of Q2 24, our 8 kilowatt system demonstrated in Renewables with a client of ours, which are in the crane business. This is the market we're targeting. As you can see, we have a blue ocean. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of units. We start with the bottom rank with a 5 kilowatt to 75 kilowatt. It's a large market that serves most of the market. And as I said before, construction sites, microgrids, small data centers are a great market for us when we talk about backup power. We're 20 people. We have 5 PhDs. This is as deep tech as it gets. It took us 6 years to get to the point that we are. We have a very diversified and tested workforce and management. And thank you very much.